What up, you lab rats? This is episode number 98, and today on Throwback Thursday, we're going to talk about the plugins that I use. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to the lab. My name is Megan, and this is your daily inspiration for creating better content. So thank you for being with me today. I'm just back from New Media Expo in Vegas, and yesterday, I didn't just get back, but we got back yesterday, and it was just a whole lot of doing nothing because I was so exhausted. And so here I am recording Thursday's episode on an actual Thursday. So excuse the lateness. I'm very sorry, but man, they were trying to charge me for Wi-Fi, and I was like, what is this, 2001? It was crazy. I was like, man, I can't even get any work done. But I have a lot to say about New Media Expo. Most of it is good, but more things to follow on that in the NMX vlog, so you can check that out later on as I post that and catch up with this week's content. I'm a little turned around, but at the same time I'm very, very pumped up because I had a chance to sit down with a lot of content creators on this level, however you want to label that. But it was a trip, man. It was very much surreal moments, like talking to Jamie Tardy or talking to Jared Easley and talking to all these people. And then to meet people who were just like me, who were just, figuring it out, beginners and stuff like that. And to realize, like, I love that feeling. Like, we're grinding, we're in it together. I love that. I really I think that is just so important for content creators to have, and more on that coming later. But let's get into today's episode, guys. Okay, so let's talk about the WordPress plugins I use. So, you know what? Actually, I don't really use that many, and this actually comes from Dave Chesson. Let's throw it up. This is the question. What WordPress plugins do I use to along with my YouTube videos and stuff like that for your blog? So you don't need a plugin to put a YouTube video on your blog. You just basically embed it. You take that embed code from YouTube and you place it in a blog post or wherever you can on your WordPress site. So what we can do today, guys, is you can kind of take a sneak peek into getinthelab.me and the plugins that I use, which I don't think is very, very many, but there's one or two that are actually really instrumental in functionality, as far as like using YouTube as a way of, discovery, as a medium to promote my content and push to certain things. So let's get into my iMac and go there now. Oh, I almost forgot. It's Throwback Thursday. Let's throw it up. Let's throw up a little picture. Ah, isn't that sweet? Throw it all the way back to 1986. Whew. Wow. All right. Let's get into today's episode. All right. Hey, guys. We are in my iMac, and we are in the Get in the Lab podcast WordPress dashboard, and we're looking at my plugins. And actually, if you look at it, we don't have too many crazy, here's a plugin that makes it all cool and fancy. The ones that I could kind of cherry pick out of here that I think that everybody should have when you have video and you're using video. That's just a pretty much general statement. If you have a WordPress blog, you should have these plugins to kind of help you with SEO and stuff like that. So Jetpack from WordPress. This one just allows me to kind of see little stats. It allows me to gain access to the Jetpack thingies, but most importantly, guys, it allows me to edit the the URL, so that it can match up with another plugin that I use down here. Where is it? WordPress SEO by Yoast. Okay, by Yoast. So there's a lot of them out there, but the Yoast one is the one that I recommend and use throughout all of our sites. And it's very instrumental in being seen on the web. So I use this plugin in congruence with this one to make sure that things kind of match up. And let me show you how that looks, okay? So let me go to a post. And let me see. We'll just choose one. That's a good example. Okay, so here's a post that we did a while back, episode number 90. And Jetpack allows me to edit this here, this permalink, this URL. And I can make sure that I have the right keywords in here because I can edit it. You can also do this by, there's something called Pretty Link, which sometimes I'm not too keen on that because if you don't buy the premium Pretty Link, there's always some kind of glitch in the system and how it works, and then it ends up not working for me. So I pretty much just want to use free things. So if we go down here, you can see WordPress SEO by Yoast, and you'll see all these things that you can edit. And I already did a video on this before, quite a while ago, talking about how I use this. And basically, this is it, guys. This is what I use. So I'll find a keyword here that is marketable, and then I'll kind of tailor all of the content and copy around this focus keyword, and that's how this plugin works. And yeah, I just embed the YouTube video here in a post, and how you do that is you go to the text tab, and you would input that embed code right there. There it is, okay? And you grab that from YouTube. And so you'll know that it works if you see it here on the visual panel. All right. And that's how I do it, guys. That's it. And if I go back to the plugins that I have, there's a couple of other ones that I'm testing at the moment. I have SumoMe. It has not increased my email list because I use the free version, and I don't think that pop-up works that well. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a different experience with that. I have SpeakPipe that allows for you guys to send me audio messages for questions and stuff like that. What else is really important? All of these, like Visual Form Builder, all of these other ones, they're just they came with this theme, which allows me to make it look the way it looks. Okay, they're fantastic, like Google Analytics. This email form, which is amazing. The email form thing, you guys, you've really got to get a good email capture plugin. This one came with this theme, which is called the X theme. Another one that I recommend that's free is called Magic Action Box. I deleted that. I used to have it, but this one's so much cleaner, right? But the cost of this plugin, whatever it is built into the cost of the theme. And that's right here, X email forms. And you can link it up to MailChimp, which is what I use. Google Analytics, that's always a good one. This one came with it. There's another one that's just, its own plugin, Google Analytics. And then what else do we have here? Zencash. This is the one I'm testing, guys. This is what I'm talking about. So this is supposedly supposed to make your site run faster, because I have a lot of media on the site, and so it's so annoying when it takes more than like 5 seconds for anything to load. If you're like that, if you're like me, speed is very important, right? So I'm testing this, and I'll probably update you guys on how faster or how much faster my site is running with this plugin, and it's also free. So that's it. Those are the plugins. So I'll see you back in the main video. All right, guys, so that was it. Very simple. I think those, you could have already guessed, that I would be using those. And if you haven't, if you're not aware of these plugins, then you should be, and now that you are. So you can always ask me questions just like Dave did. I really appreciate it when you ask questions. That means that you're paying attention and you're activated and you're executing on your dream. So I love that, guys. So good things going on. I just posted a kind of promo video talking about the workshop that's going to happen later on this year. We do not have a set date yet because I'm trying to work it out. Being that we're holding the workshop in a shared co-work space, basically, is what it is. We're going to try to just, get in a date that kind of works for everybody, or that hopefully works for everybody. All right. So more details and more video updates to follow with that. Good things, guys. Lots of stuff coming up. Tomorrow, I have a special episode with my co-host Dre. It's going to be a little tricky, but we're going to figure it out. And more importantly, our 100th episode is coming up, where I have my very good friends from the internets come in and tell you about how to get past fear and how to use fear to your advantage. Because I think fear is one of the major things that kind of keep us here when we could be here. We could totally be here, but fear keeps us here. How that rhymes. So I'm very excited about that. I want to do something special. I don't know if I can really make it happen in the short amount of time that I have now, kind of being turned around from New Media Expo, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to do something special, and I hope you Lab Rats can join me for that 100th episode. That's going to be on Saturday. And as always, you can watch it later, right? It's like Netflix. Anyway, good things coming. I really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time. Once again, my name is Megan, reminding you to get in the lab. We'll see ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. If you're digging the jam over here, I want you to go over to getinthelab.me/join and get on my newsletter list, because that's where I share a shit ton of stuff that I don't share anybody else. Okay? So good things. I'm really excited. I send out newsletters once a week. I put in, promos, workshops, updates, personal things, all in that newsletter for you. So you're going to want to get on that newsletter list if you are a lab rat like the rest of us. All right? Good things. Thanks. Peace out.